Oh, it's a party at Clubhouse? How I get in there? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Julia Carter. I am Julia, and today I wanted to drop a video on the hot new app that is taking the world by storm, and that app is Clubhouse. I'm sure by now you have probably heard about Clubhouse in some way or another, so I had to drop a video letting you guys know all the details. So in this video, I'm going to run through the basics of what Clubhouse is, what it's used for, how does it work, how do you get in, the pros and cons, my experience, and kind of everything you need to know to decide whether or not you're gonna get on this app and how you would use it if you do. All right, you guys, so Clubhouse is a live drop-in audio or audio only based social media platform where you as the user can drop in and out of rooms in the Clubhouse app in order to share stories and experience or simply talk to other users on the app. So I myself describe the app to others as an interactive podcast where you can just come into a room and simply listen as a member of the audience or participate by coming up on the stage where you have microphone access, or even host a room as the moderator where you can lead the conversation happening by yourself or with others. So as you could probably get the gist, Clubhouse is an app for talkers. It's an app to listen to different people because it's audio only and really just hear conversation, participate in different conversations, and really just foster talking and dialogue. So how does an individual get on Clubhouse? That part. So as of now, the Clubhouse app is only available to iPhone users. Sorry, Androids, get with the times. But anyway, additionally, you can only gain access to the app with an invite. So how do you get an invite? Well, there are two ways. First, every Clubhouse user when joining an app gets a specific number of invites in order to invite new users to the app. So the first way to get an invite is for an existing Clubhouse member to send you an invite to join the app. The second way is for you to actually download the Clubhouse app. You can register for an account, at which time it will reserve a username for you, and that will automatically put you on the wait list to become a Clubhouse app user. So once you are in the app, like every other social media platform, you can then create a profile. You are then able to fill out a bio in your profile, which seems like it has unlimited characters because some of the people's profiles in Clubhouse are so long, you guys. It seems like they've put everything that they've ever accomplished in life in their bios, from their 4th grade spelling bee to them only having to take their driver's test one time. It's very out of hand, but all to say, you are able to put in whatever you want in your bio. On your profile, you also have the option to link your Twitter and your Instagram to your profile. That allows users to be able to quickly access your other social media handles, and it redirects them right to those pages with easy access. And lastly, like every other social media platform, you are able to follow people on Clubhouse and people are able to follow you. And why followers and who you are following matters is that in your hallway, we call it the hallway, which is your timeline of rooms that you see on the Clubhouse app. Your hallway is populated based on the rooms in which people you follow are either hosting or are currently present in. Who you follow on Clubhouse is going to directly relate to the rooms that you see in your hallway. So another question that I often hear is, what exactly is Clubhouse used for? And honestly, the short answer is whatever you want to use it for. You know, Clubhouse is unique in that it allows so many people to come together and occupy the same space that you may never have occupied with certain individuals before. It allows you to share a stage. So it can be used in that manner for networking. You can also use it just to converse and engage in dialogue. If you are a conversationalist, if you like to hear different perspectives and opinions, this app is made for you because this brings together a bunch of people who like to talk and want to talk about various topics. You could also just use it for resource sharing and knowledge. Like, there's so much value in going in a room that people are talking about things that you want to learn about, and you can literally sit there and listen and take notes and observe and network and learn so much. So the app, short and simple, is you can use it for what you want to use it for. So as far as my experience on Clubhouse, I joined the app in like mid-December. So I've been on the app for about 2 months. And at first, my first day on the app, you guys, I kid you not, I spent a good 3 to 4 days on that app non-stop. I like barely slept. I was in and out of rooms. At first, I was very shy, believe it or not, and I would just sit there and listen. But then I'm a conversationalist by heart. I love to talk, and I eventually started getting on stages and talking and whatnot, and it was made for me. Like, I love to talk, and I was in and out of rooms, barely sleeping. I would wake up first thing in the morning, jump on Clubhouse, see what's going on, listen to it on my way to work, listening to it on my breaks, on my lunch, and I could not get enough of it. I was addicted. Since that time, the hype of the app has definitely died down for me. I maybe jump on once a day, if not every other day or so. And it's because the app, it's so new, and as the masses are coming on to the app as new users, it's evolving and it's changing by default, right? New people are coming on. It kind of changes the culture. It changes the environment. And for me, as kind of a natural conversationalist, I don't think that the conversations that are being had on Clubhouse are as valuable for me as they were when I first joined the app. Not to say that they aren't valuable or that there's no value in the app. Absolutely not. This app is so innovative, is so creative, you guys. Like, this app, it just got like a $1 billion evaluation. Like, this app is the future. However, I'm just noticing a lot more of kind of like the patterns that we see with other social media apps like Twitter and Instagram, and how it's about other things like monetization, like clout, about superficial stuff that I didn't join the app for, you know, like I joined for open and honest and really like engaging dialogue. And I feel like I don't have that as much now as I did when I first joined the app. But with all of that being said, because I don't want it to seem like my experience has been all negative, because absolutely not, I have met some amazing people on Clubhouse. And of course, this is virtually meeting because, you know, COVID is still real, but I've met people on there and networks with people that I would say like are my friends, or I'm like, yo, you're kind of my virtual friend. Like, I've never met you in real life. I barely even speak to you that often, but once we get on app together, I'm just like, oh, what's up? Hey, you know, we're on a stage again. How you been? You meet such cool people. Like, there is definitely so much positive out of the app, which brings me to my last kind of major topic, which is the pros and cons of Clubhouse. A few of the pros of Clubhouse for me would absolutely be the networking. You guys, if you have a brand, if you have a business, if you have a product that you sell, Clubhouse is the app for you. It allows you a stage to promote yourself and your business, to possibly secure investors, if not customers, and it's just, you should be on it if you have something in which you are trying to push or sell. Another major pro of Clubhouse is simply like learning from and engaging with others who are different from you or have different opinions and perspectives. So Clubhouse is perfect for that because there's so many different cultures and topics and, you know, so much diversity on the app, and you can learn a lot about people and history, and it's so much knowledge and resources that are being shared on the app that it's such a pro. Now, cons of the app. My first con is moderation in Clubhouse. What I have found in my experience is that moderation can make or break a room, you guys. If you do not have a good moderator, you do not have a good room. If you do not have a moderator who maintains order of a room, it is chaos. Can you imagine having 60 to 100 people on a stage with microphone access, and you are trying to handle everyone, not have them talk over each other, allow people that are in the room to hear what everyone is saying, not have any background noise? It's chaos, you guys. And good moderators know how to moderate a room, and poor moderators don't. And so I just feel like there's a lot of poor moderation going on. In addition, as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of superficial stuff happening on the app, and I found that people are worried about things like followers and worried about things like having a green bean or being a moderator of a room to signify by some measure that you are elite or that you are popular. And so I've gone into rooms plenty of times, and to be in the room or to be on stage, they request that you follow all the moderators, and it has even got extreme to the point that they are like, if you are not following all of the moderators, you'll be booted to the audience if you were on the stage, or you'll be kicked out of the room or something. And it's just like, is it that deep? Like, is that how you have to get followers or become relevant, is to force people to follow you or engage with you? That's not what I joined the app for, and I get turned off when I hear that in rooms. So I just see it as a con for me personally. Along the same lines is the double-edged sword about Clubhouse is that it gives people a stage. And if you use that for good, then that is great. It is a great resource. It is a great, benefit to others in the room if you contribute or add value to them. On the other end, it gives people a stage to act a fool. And when you give a fool a stage, they are going to put on a performance and act up. There's a lot of unfiltered and uncensored content being shared on the app. It's everybody can just say whatever they want and speak whatever they want on the app. It's completely run by the users of the rooms and the moderators of the room. There is no owners coming in and being like, hey, break this up, or we're shutting this room down. So you can hear and see a lot of hate speech happening, a lot of ignorance and disrespect and bullying happening on the app in the same way that it happens on every other social media app. I feel like the difference with Clubhouse is that because there is a voice behind it, and words can very much so hurt deep. And I feel like because you have the power of having people voice their argument and attack you and put their words behind it and their tone behind it, and have an entire stage of people potentially backing them to bully someone, it can be so disheartening sometimes in the app. And I would say it's definitely not for the weak. If you are going to go into a room where a topic is being addressed that could be sensitive, that could, take a turn for the worse, please be mindful of your own triggers and when you need to step out and not engage, because there's a lot of hate in our world today, and definitely you can see that in some of the Clubhouse rooms. All right, guys, so that was my rundown of the Clubhouse app. I think Clubhouse is such a creative and innovative app that is really taking the world by storm. I feel like it came on the scene out of nowhere and people are hooked. The app has a lot of pros and cons, but overall, I think that the owners are very receptive to the feedback of the users, and they are continually making changes and evolving the app every single day. I think that the Clubhouse app has such great value and potential if the user uses it in the right way. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. If you are on Clubhouse currently, if you are thinking about joining it, if you have any questions or concerns or hesitations about joining it, if you have an experience to share about Clubhouse, leave me a comment below and let me know. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and be sure you are subscribed so you are tuned into all the latest content. As always, love you, family. I'll catch you guys next time.